Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy to be doing my second video. I had gotten so much love and appreciation from the first video, so I'm here to talk about 5 reasons why you need to choose your friends wisely. For me personally, I grew up in a very Caribbean household. My family is Jamaican, and I always grew up with my dad just in my ear like, you don't need no friends, you don't need no friends, you don't need no friends. So every day I'm like, okay, I don't really need friends. Honestly, as I started to get older, I understood why they started to say like in my ear all the time, like, I don't need friends, because friends can really bring you somewhere that you never even thought you was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be good or bad. So let's start off with the first reason why you need to choose your friends wisely. Number 1, your friends reflect who you are and how you view yourself. You know that saying, show me who your friends are and I'll show you who you are? And I truly believe that, you know, it has meaning, because if, you know, I'm a person who's a go-getter and all I want to do is be successful, majority of the time and most likely I'm going to have friends of the same kind of drive, same kind of motive, and who want to do the same thing that I'm doing. It can be a good or a bad thing, but it's important to know that your friends have a huge reflection on how you view yourself. You only tolerate or you only allow what you want in your life. And so if you have a bunch of friends who are either doing bad or who are either doing good, it speaks a lot about you and how you view yourself. And that also taps into the first video that y'all can go ahead and watch. That is gonna be down below in the description, about loving yourself. Because one, if you really have that sense of self-love and understand what it is that you love about yourself, what it is that you don't love, you're gonna pick who's in your corner wisely. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure that person is a good reflection of you, so that when somebody sees that person out on the road, they be like, oh, I know such and such, that's her friend. You know what I'm saying? And people are gonna be like, oh yeah, she's such a good person. Oh yeah, she's, or if they don't, you know, if that person's not a good person, or that person's not a good person. So then that just, you know, people place their ideologies of what that person is about, what they do on you, because you're around that person so frequently. So one, just be mindful and understand that your friends are definitely a reflection of you. And so you want to make sure that you're constantly evaluating your circle, constantly evaluating the people that you have in your circle, to then just think more about yourself. Because again, you only tolerate and you only allow what it is that comes into your life because you did it. Number 2, you want to choose your friends wisely, because people will unfortunately take advantage of you. Like, people literally see you as a good person and be like, wow, that person is so nice, so this, so that. Let's see how I can take some of that for myself. Meanwhile, they're not trying to give you anything, but they're just trying to reap the benefits of what you can give them. And so you can be so like in a relationship with somebody, a friendship, and you're just blinded by that. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you'll probably have this mindset that, oh, that person won't do me like that, or that person is not like that. But you never know people's intentions, and you never know really what people are after. So that's why it's very critical for you to evaluate. I'm gonna keep saying this throughout this video, like this is that. I'm gonna keep saying this throughout this entire video, that you need to evaluate who it is that's in your circle. Because again, it's all about what it is that you tolerate and what it is that you allow. So yes, people will take advantage of you. I'm sorry to say, people with kids, they're not nice, they're rude, but you have to just really be mindful, because like that will literally make you go nuts. Like, once you realize that somebody's taking advantage of you, somebody that you thought was your best friend, your ride or die, you know, and you see that they're taking advantage of you, you're gonna be like, whoa, since when you come like this? So just always watch people's moves, no matter how close or far they are in your life, you know, regardless. You just have to watch people, because at the end of the day, people are people. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your this, your that. People are people, you know, they have their intentions and you never know what they are. So you just have to always be mindful. Number 3, your friends can influence you, whether that be good or bad. So for instance, let's say you're not a drinker or a smoker and your friends, that's all they do, right? Eventually you'll like one day take like a little sip, you'll, you know, be like, I'll do a little something, you know, and then eventually, gradually, it's just going to become a habit because the people that you know, associate with, that's their habits. And it's easy for us to fall into the habits of another. And so that's why it's very important to know that your friends can influence you, whether it be good or bad. So let's say now your friends, a good one, you know, they are looking for jobs. Everybody is on their thing. They're doing what they got to do to try and be the person that they want to be. You eventually will be like, dang, like, what am I doing? You'll start to think about what it is that you're doing and how it is that you can become, you know, a bit more successful on your end, because you want to match up the people that you associate with. You want to make sure that you guys are constantly on good terms. You guys have something in common, and so you want to be able to match up with them on the way, not to compete with them, but to just be like, hey, that's my friend. I know, like, you know, he's super successful and he's given me the motivation to do what I have to do to become successful for myself. So just understand that your friends can influence you, whether that be good or bad. Number 4, you want to choose your friends wisely because your network is your net worth. And it's very, very true. The people that are in your circle really can either bring you up, bring you down, and they can actually add value in so many different ways that you won't even understand. Like, say for instance, you're looking for a job and you know, one of your friends happened to work at MSNBC, whatever. I don't know why that company just came in my head. But let's say they work there and they're like, hey, I know a buddy who's like amazing and can definitely like do this job better than anyone can. At the end of the day, it's all about network. It's all about networking, because if I'm an employer and somebody that I know have been working at my company for like 10 years, and then they recommend a friend, I'm definitely going to pick that friend over somebody else. And that's just how corporate America works. That's how a lot of jobs works, because that person's input is very valuable. And so you want to make sure that your friends can do that for you, that they can recommend you for things, right? Choose friends that will help you get into spaces that you may not be able to get in for yourself. You know, be able to have that friend that can advocate for you when you're not in the room. Be able to have that friend that can say, I know this person when you're not there. Be able to have that friend that can be like, hey, I know this person who can help you get to A, B, and C. You want to build a network of people and not just friends. You know what I'm saying? You want people that can add value to your life. And so definitely create friends that can have, you know, that you can benefit from and that they can benefit from you. Number 5 is kind of just my own theory. So you want to stop running to people that have your problem, and you want to run to people that have your solution. You know, like, it's so easy because you want to be comfortable in the spaces that you create. You want to feel like there's a sense of belonging in the spaces that you create. But I'm telling you, it's important to be uncomfortable when you are in spaces, because that then helps you grow. If you start to run to people, let's say for instance, you have a boyfriend problem and all your friends have boyfriend problems, like, what kind of growth is going to happen there? You know, there's only but so much advice that can be given. Like, you know, maybe you should do this, but how can that person really give you advice if they're in the same predicament that you're in? So you want to go to people that don't have your problems and have your solutions. You know, I feel like people are very comfortable in their spaces, and that is what will ruin you. And it's kind of very harsh to say, but it will. And life is very, 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 very short, and you do not want to waste any more time. So definitely stop running to people who got your issues and run to people who have your solutions. Drop the mic. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, And this was a short one. I'm trying to keep them a bit shorter, just, you know, like a quick and easy, let me feed you real quick and y'all feed me with the likes, all that, and we can keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day. Till next time.